Hi, Heather. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your mascara artist. And I just wanted to kind of go over, I know you're going to get used to your own makeup routine and it's going to be awesome for you, but I did want to just go over a few things of your colors. So it is helpful if you keep your powders on one side and your creams on the other, just so that they don't like accidentally get mixed together. And then with all of your brushes, I'm going to kind of show you how I use the brushes and you'll figure out how to use them for yourself and what works for you. Um, so when I am doing my makeup, like say for a wedding or just kind of a fuller look, I do very much like to use this side of the Power Powder brush, the small side. I'm sorry, this is the B2 squared brush. And I think the biggest thing with your makeup at the beginning is not using too much, because just a little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to kind of do both sides of my face a little bit differently, but you'll figure out how it works best for you. So you do have the three highlight colors, because we got the white peach to brighten under your eyes, and then amber, and then I also put sandy in there too for when the summer months come. Most people get a darker color for the summer months, usually because we get a little tan, but then it's also good too, like sometimes just I like pounce into both colors and kind of mix the color together. So if you feel like, you know what, I am getting a little bit darker, you have the option. Okay, so when I'm kind of going for that fuller makeup look, I put my foundation on first. And so just kind of like this. I'm only going to do one side of my face with this brush because I'm going to do the sides differently. I'm really getting around your nose there. Perfect. Okay, and then I like to really use the detail hack brush, and we're going to go right into that Astoria contour. So when I'm doing the fuller look, I like to put my foundation on first and then go back in and add my contour. And so I go on my neck, like right here on my chin, and just pull it down my neck, right along my forehead. And then I like to take the edge of it and just kind of wiggle it into that color, and then add my contour on my cheeks. So with the contour, you don't want to pull it in farther than the corner of your eye, definitely not into your smile line there. Okay, so now I'm going to pause on this side of my face, and then I'm going to go with the 30-second hack brush. So when I am really in a hurry and I have to get my makeup done in 5 minutes, this is the brush that I use. And I didn't put any foundation on first. So this is another option too. And every day is different. Sometimes it just kind of depends on how much time I have. But the contour acts as your foundation too, so it will have coverage for you. And then when I'm using this end of the brush, I still just wiggle it right there into that contour and then do the same motion right here. And then I use this side. So my mom uses this side to put her foundation highlight on with, and I use this side. So you'll find what works for you. But then that's when I do like to just tap right in there, and then I just kind of clean that contour line up a little bit. So I haven't really gotten right in under my eyes yet. And that's up to you if you need to do a little color correcting under your eyes. Like if you have some darkness, you might want to take your foundation color all the way up there and then go back in and add the brightness. I will say it does take a little bit of playtime where you get to kind of figure out what works best for you. And then now I am going to add the brightness. So I like to use this side of the brush right underneath my eyes and just like kind of pouncing and pushing right there. I take that color all the way out. And then that's where this end of the brush is nice too. This is, I went back to the detail hack. It's a little bit smaller. And then I just kind of take it and just sun ray it out here, just kind of like that. But they'll all still get the same end result for you. Okay, and now this is when I like to add my bronzer. And then you might like to add your bronzer at the very, very end. I'm just going to kind of show you how I like to do it. The end of the blush brush is amazing for that Bella bronzer, but I learned a little tip using my Perfector sponge. So with your Perfector sponge, I get it under the water, I like let it fill up and I squeeze it out, let it fill up, squeeze it out, let it fill up, squeeze it out a couple times to where it actually like grows in size. And then I even like to take a towel and I squeeze all that extra water out. So you really want to work with it damp. If you touch it to your face and it makes your face feel wet, like you have too much water in it. You really just want it to be damp. And so this is when I like to kind of blend everything in. And then I even take the butt of it and I go right into that Bella bronzer. And so now I'm like bronzing and blending at the same time. And so with the contour, I went right along my forehead, cheek line, kind of like a 3 around my face. So where you want your bronzer is where the sun will naturally hit your face. So like on those cheekbones. I mean, you can put bronzer wherever you want. I'm a bronzer gal. So I like to do it that way. And then for your powders, I love the Power Powder brush. And so I use this end and I'm going to set the contour that I've placed here. So I put it right into that Cayman bronzer and then I just kind of set that bronzer there. Set that contour. And then I take this end and just look how much product that picks up. And so I like to use this kind of right around my eyes, in the corner of my nose. You can use it. I mean, wherever you feel. If you feel like you're a bit oily, wherever you like to use it. So just like that. And then your wonderful blushes. And so you get to kind of do what works for you too. Sometimes I use this end of the brush and I like mix the colors together because that's okay to do too, whatever you like. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick so that you can kind of see the color that we get. And then I just put that right on top of that contour, right on my cheekbones, kind of pull it back a little bit. And then you can definitely, and I haven't cleaned the edge of the brush before, I just kind of mix it all together. Perfect. Okay, and then let's go ahead and talk about some eyeshadows. So I have all the eyeshadow colors here. You can tell the ones that I use a lot. I gave you some of my favorite colors. And then using the brushes, let's use this eyeshadow brush here and you'll find what you like best too. I'm gonna do basic. I'm gonna do basic all over my eye here. Perfect. And then that oak is a really good transition color. So I'm going to take that one just right here in my crease. And then Coco and Philly. I don't know how I could pick a favorite. I really love them both, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Coco. So I'm just going to take a little bit, because you can tell they're really pigmented. I'm just putting a little bit on the end of the brush, and I'm going to pounce that right on to the edge. And it is helpful to do your eyeshadow before you do your face makeup, because see, I got a little bit of fallout right there. But I just got excited and I forgot. Good. And then you can take a little bit of that Rome. I flipped it over on this side of the brush and just outline. Rome is a really pretty color for all over. Is this Rome or Sabrina? Hold on. It is. Okay. And then it's a really pretty color to put on your eyelid too. You can even take your finger that and just like add some brightness right into the corner. It's a really pretty brightener. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up a bit. Okay, and then with your eyebrow brush, Oak is a really good color for eyebrows. I'll show you a little tip here. So I just went right into that color, and then I like go along the bottom of my eyebrow and just draw a line, and then I flick it up. Perfect. And then this is a good, you can even use one of those colors, like even that Philly, for your eyeliner. Oh, I keep getting fallout. Good. Clean it up. Okay. And let me know if all of that is helpful. Oh, and we forgot the best part, the Georgia Illuminator, and you can put this on kind of with whatever brush you want. I'm gonna put it on with my finger. And then sometimes to just blend it. I use the Power Powder brush. It's really pretty. All right, my dear, I think that we have covered everything. Oh, a fun tip. So when using, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of this brush. I'm using this flat brush like this. That contour is really nice too, to like, well, I still have lipstick on from last night, but to like outline your lips. It's all so versatile. I'm gonna go with that nude color. Good. Okay, I hope that that's helpful. Please let me know if I can help you in absolutely any way. Aren't you loving the brushes? Oh, gosh, I can't pick a favorite. I love them all so much. So, thank you so much, and I will talk soon, okay? Bye.